everybody. How are you doing today? Check this out. How's that look to everybody? Huh? So real quick, go back to the pictures on the, spin back to the pictures on the back side. Wait, slowly, right there, look at that guys, real quick. Got my logo on and everything. We're doing some final tweaks to this. Turn it one more time. As you can see. So real quick guys, good morning again. I wanted to show you guys this and I wanted to get your opinion. I've been working on this for over a year and a half now, I think. So actually, yeah, pretty close. Since Thor passed away. When he passed away, there was a lot of beautiful artwork. Again, he had stars named after him, orchards, and so much beautiful artwork out there, and so much of it was real life and really, in depth, including like the picture drawing of the tattoo here. But then there was also some cute abstract and some cartoon versions too. And if you go back over and pan over that one more time, Connie, if you look at the little naked guy at the top there in the center of that panel, that picture of Thor was drawn for me by an artist out of Australia. Really sweet lady. She has a company called Fluff of My Life. You're welcome to check them out. I'll put that in the post. She does artwork and stuff like that. It's really adorable. She did a couple. She did one where it had a little bolt of lightning coming down with his hammer, and then she of course had that one right there with a little halo above his head. It's cute, it's innocent, and it's whimsical. And I was thinking I wanted a stuffed animal of him. She said she could make it happen, and because at first I approached her about possibly using the artwork, and she said, well, I can actually get that stuffed animal put together for you. It's been a long time doing this. If you remember, look, when you saw it a second ago, it has the helmet, it has the hammer, it has the cape. All of those are removable so that you can have the naked Thor. We just thought it would be cute to add those things. He's also got the little nick in his ear. Yeah, want to throw it to me? Good call. What do you think, Lola? Thor. So yes. So if you look, he's got his little nicked ear that he had. I love that. But yeah, all of this stuff's removable, pretty simply. So I'm not going to do it next time I have my glasses on, but yeah, it just pops off, and he's naked Thor. Moving forward, the reason no, this is not a Vinny, I love you. No, you cannot have your own Thor. I'm sorry you missed him. The reason I'm bringing this up now, guys, I'm gonna set this over here because Finn is relentless. Is I'm thinking of pulling the trigger on these. They would be limited edition, 1 of 1,000. They would be labeled, each one. You will not get numbers 1 through 10. Those will be for us around here. But I thought it was really cool for those that would want it. Unfortunately, to put this kind of detail in it because of the box and everything, we're probably looking at a retail price of $30 to $35. Manufacturing and shipping time to get them to me, to get them out to you, is going to be probably end of November. It's perfect timing for Christmas if I pull the trigger right away. So I'm trying to do this like as fast as possible so that everything ships into everybody for Christmas if they want it for Christmas. What I need from you guys in this post right here, those of you that are paying attention, is we have a lot of huge Thor fans. I'm going to keep his memory alive. This is, it's going to have my mission statement on it. It's got his little tiny God of Thunder, the lightning bolt, which is this right here. The graphic design that Brittany made for us. It was so awesome. And it really captures his personality. Down the road, it even leaves it open that if I wanted to, if this takes off, they're so adorable. I can commission her to start drawing and getting plush animals for Harley, Quinny, Nugget. Can you imagine having your own little misfits? Like that would be pretty cool, like life-size misfits. He is a little bit bigger than that. Actually, he is about the right size for Thor. Anyway, so I want you guys to know it'll probably be, like I said, I'm going to say $35 to $34.99, something like that, to be safe. Real quick, somebody was asking about Pepe. Pepe, how's my Pepe boy? He's doing monster. He's doing amazing. Yes, he is. There's Nonia. We're going to the doctor's here in a minute. Sorry, get sidetracked. So yeah, probably $34.99 for them. I do apologize. This is for, by the time you get everything shipped over from Australia, the amount of work we ship on the box, the amount of work we ship on the stuffed animal itself. That's what it came out to be as far as being able to make some money to go to the sanctuary. Enough money to go to the sanctuary to make it worth it. The reason this is important, I'm not just trying to say, hey, let's make money, let's get rich, or let's just have a nest egg for emergency vet visits, because as you know, I just love spending $10,000 on Cooper to not know what the hell's going on for IBS. So that's not actually what I'm trying to do for it. We want to be very responsible with the money, not frivolous, but very determinist of how we spend it. I am going to be scrutinizing everything. The reason why is we've talked about this in the past, Florida. Okay, why Florida? Florida is an epidemic center, just as Texas is, just as California is, Arizona, New Mexico, North Carolina, Arkansas, Louisiana, you keep going, the whole bottom of the United States, Puerto Rico, Mexico, etc. I'm even talking to some people in Costa Rica right now. I want to build this huge, grand mission eventually. Florida is my first place to go to for many reasons. Number one, I grew up and lived around Florida off and on my whole life. I know pretty much most of the state. So I'm comfortable with it. Those of you that think, oh my God, there's hurricanes. Okay guys, 45 minutes to an hour inland, there's not hurricane flooding. We don't have to worry about that. I'm looking at horse acreage. Something I can retrofit into a really nice rescue. It's gonna take a couple $1 million probably to do this right. We're talking, having the veterinarian's office on there, having a chef cooking full time, having groundskeepers, having the rescue, having a sanctuary, being able to triage. Hey, Tony, knock it off. Being able to triage all of the rescue dogs coming out of Florida that the rescues themselves can't handle, pulling them from the shelters. These are all Chihuahuas to start, of course. Once we solve Chihuahuas, get them in all the states, then we can maybe, expand this into fixing all dogs. Okay, but I want to be able to get one to start. That's how we do it. We can't save them all now. Eventually, if we have a smart mindset, the money coming in and dedication over the decades to do it, eventually we could possibly say we're going to save them all by doing things like properly spaying and neutering them, even the ones we get off the streets and everything, giving everybody a home, everything from special needs ones to special people that want those, to your regular simple ones that everybody wants to adopt, to the ones that cannot be adopted. They will be able to live their lives out on a sanctuary somewhere. So Florida's first for the reasons of it's an epidemic. I'm familiar with the area. There's a lot of horse farms that are being very easy to retrofit. And most importantly, I have a rescue network, one friend in particular, that basically, I don't want to say runs the whole state, but has access to every damn shelter in the state. So like if I'm going to do this, I have to have somebody with the connections to really set this prototype forward and really go get it and say, okay, this is how it's gonna have to be moving state to state to state. And these are the people that I'm gonna have to have run it. It's gonna be neat because if I can ever get this done, there's gonna be a figurehead at every single one of them, just like me. And I have mine picked out for Texas. I have it picked out for Florida. I have it me for Florida first. Sorry, Lisa. We might work on that later if I do one in Cabo. You can have Florida at that point. Puerto Rico. I have heads of these sanctuaries for there. These people are not the people that are going to be the money intelligent people, the ones that are like really good at business and all this shit and advertising. No, that's not us. They're going to be the ones that actually get to enjoy the sanctuary. They get to play with dogs for a living. Okay, they're going to have a staff underneath them. Okay, people that are responsible for doing the adoptions and doing all this shit. And then the figurehead here, like myself, figurehead, even though we are in charge, we're going to be the ones that get to do the sanctuary portion of these rescues. So it's going to be amazing. So you're going to see me doing a lot right now. I'm working on the dog food. It's going to be coming out in the next couple of days. I will be getting a percentage on all this dog food. There's a couple products that I've been testing out that I am endorsing. I'm going to be promoting those. One of which in particular, I'm going to let it go, is a little sneak preview. Finn, hush. Is a life preserver collar. Works better than any kind of harness you've ever seen for reasons I will explain it to you later. But it looks like we're going to be getting a percentage on those. We're going to do the Thor things. We're getting ready to do the calendars. Of course, we have the monthly fundraisers. The monthly fundraisers pay for the staffing around here, bills around here, medical bills around here for the most part. The CBD products, even though they're incredible and second to none, we've stopped expanding on those just simply because the economy pretty much sucks right now because of the world we live in right now. And there's nothing we can truly do about that. So people are not spending as much, even though that kind of spending is helping their dogs as well. I notice people are cutting back in a lot of cases. So I have to think of all these ways. If we're going to get out of here in a fast time frame, like within the next 6 months to a year max, which is what I'd like to do. Let's say a year. Let's say a year's time is realistic from this point. If we're going to put our heads to the grindstone. I'm going to be making massive amounts of money from trying to bring them in and set them aside and squirrel them away so that I can go down there and pay a large portion of this in cash. We are also going to be doing the GoFundMe I've been talking to you guys about. This will all be connected to my link tree that is on Instagram and on my Facebook. And we'll be blasting across all of our social medias. So I'm going to be showing you a lot of stuff that's like merchandising and stuff like that. But I swear to you guys, it's all going to tie into us. Like the Thor thing, promoting that here and there, isn't it cute? I mean, that's my man. That was drawn out of his memory the day he died, or the week he died. It was drawn out of the goodness of somebody's heart. And then we've turned it into an actual creation. If it sells, and again, back to this original post, if this sells, you can hear me talking about your boy, your brother?
What kind of space?
No, it just kills me. It just kills me.
Makes me want to cry.
Is that your man? Is that your man, huh? So, I need you guys to tell me through comments, not likes, through comments on this, how many of you guys would want one of these? A limited one of 1,000, number 496 of 1,000 or whatever. I need to know this because what we'll probably do is we'll probably get these up on the website and pre-order if there's a big enough response. Because let's face it, if I'm only going to sell 100 of them, that doesn't even recoup it doesn't even come close to recouping the money I'm putting into it. So, I mean, if I know off the bat we're selling 600 or 700 of them right away, that's a good enough chunk that I can promote the rest and get the last 300 sold down the road. What's that?
You get the 10 minutes.
I'm at 10 minutes, okay. I'm almost done. And then of course, like I said, if this does take off, I can work with this lady with this whimsical, really cute, adorable, artistry here, cartoon work. We can get the alien involved. We can get the mole rat involved. We can get Nugget involved. We can get all your favorites involved. Eventually, there's probably going to be a coda, this little hellion terror, crazy. Look at it, go ahead. She's just nuts. She's fearless.
Maybe a Zoe.
Maybe a Zoe. Goodness, yes, I'm a Zoe. Maybe a Pony Sapphire. I don't know. That would be adorable. Definitely a Lola. We get some long hair going on with it, and chunks of each here and there. So anyway, yes. So down the road, there's a lot of ways we can do this. Again, everything's about making you guys identify with not the dogs because they're special or that they're hurt, but because they have a personality and they're individual. Each one of these guys is just like you and I. They have their quirks, they have their good days, they have their bad days, they have their great qualities, their bad qualities. Every one of them is an individual, is basically like a human being. And the more I can showcase that and show you their personalities, the more we can do collector's items, stuff like this. And it'll actually mean something. Somebody comes over, what's that? Well, so someday down the road, hopefully, they're all in the toy stores. They're like, oh, I've got that one, I've got Thor, I've got, it's wishful thinking. But so anyway, that's where we're at now. I'll put this post up, I'll see what you guys think about it. And in the next week or so, I'll let you know if I'm pulling the trigger on this. If not, we've got our own here for us, and you guys don't get one. So, thanks guys, talk to you later.